everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hello, I'm Nocturne and I do K-pop, K-drama, as well as pick a card readings here on YouTube. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're having a lovely day. And today we're going to be doing the second half of Jisoo's 2023 reading. So I have done the first part, which I will link somewhere on the screen now. I think I did that almost, I don't know, 6 months ago, over 6 months ago, I'm not sure. But yes, so because now we are currently in August, I'll be doing August, September, October, November, December. So yes, so the last 5 months of 2023. I also want to make a quick disclaimer as usual that I'm not going to be divulging too much into her personal life out of respect for her and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. Also guys, I'm a tarot reader. I read my tarot cards, I use my intuition, I see what messages come forward. So if there's anything that you feel worried about, please don't stress too much because tarot just acts as a guidance. Energies can change all the time. But yeah, if you guys are interested in any of the cards I use for my readings, would like to book a private reading for yourself, would like to know, would like to join me on Patreon, or would like to find me on social media, I will have all the link in the description box below. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into the reading. Okay guys, so we're starting the reading by seeing what is the current energy for Jisoo. I just want to quickly see, yeah, just current energy before we move on to big themes for the next 5 months. And then we'll go to each quarter. So okay, just one more. So current energy, okay, she's feeling great, but at the same time, I think there's a lot of worries in her mind. I think how she is presenting herself to the world right now is in a very positive way. Like she's looking very active, she's looking very confident, very easygoing, very playful, very joyful and things like that. But I think in the back of her mind, she is feeling a lot of worry right now. I feel like there's a wish almost of like, oh, I wish I could retreat and just be on my own right now. There's a lot of decisions that she needs to be making with the justice here. It's just paperwork, things like that, that she needs to be figuring out on her own without other people's opinions. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, especially here. As you guys can see, with the sun, we see X, 1X, right? It's like a reflection. It's like a mirror, X, 1X. And then here with the Hermit, we have IX, X1. Again, it's like a reflection. I feel like decisions have been made already about certain things in her life, about certain paths that she must take. But at the same time, I feel like she's still reflecting on it and making sure, almost like, have I made the right decision kind of thing. So there's this feeling where it's almost like I wish I could be on my own right now, but I can't really. But yeah, so she's, you know, she's happy and everything, but I think there's just this feeling of like, oh, when can I be on my own? Yeah, there's a lot of things that she needs to decide. There's a lot of things that she needs to mull over, and she almost feels like she's at a standstill. Just one more. Okay, I am gonna be honest with you guys. There is this feeling of like she has made a decision, but she's not sure she's made the right decision because it almost feels like whatever decisions she had to make on the go like that very quickly. And now she's kind of like, oh my gosh, have I made the right decision? I kind of want to go back and rework it, but there's no time for that. So that's the sense that I'm feeling. Okay guys, so now let's go into what are the big themes for Jisoo in the next 5 months. Let's just quickly see what are the big themes for Jisoo in the next 5 months. What are the big themes for Jisoo in the next 5 months? Okay, so we have 4th chakra. 2 more, guys. Just 2 more. What are the big themes for Jisoo in the next 5 months? Wow. Okay. So a lot of changes are coming to Jisoo's life in the next 5 months. We have anxiety, storm warning, 4th chakra, and the garden and the gate. So I will tell you there's going to be certain situations that happen in Jisoo's life in the next 5 months that can be a little bit scary, especially with storm warning and anxiety. I think there's almost this feeling of like coming out of your shelf or getting out of your comfort zone. And when things like that happen, it's almost like, oh my gosh, I don't really have a footing. I don't feel as grounded. I need help from people. Yeah, you guys, we have, again, can you tell us a little bit about the situation? Sorry, guys, I just want to clarify. Can tell us a little bit about this storm? It has to do with her work. There's going to be a situation that will make her not able to move forward as much as she wants to. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna go too into it because, as usual, I've mentioned in the beginning of my reading that I'm not gonna divulge too much into her personal life. But in the next 5 months, I do see there's going to be a few situations that happen to her in regards to her career as well as her personal love life. I can see that currently Jisoo is not feeling. She won't be able to feel that grounded in the next 5 months because I do see that there's a lot of changes that will happen to her. Now, this something that's going to happen to Jisoo, it's not because of Jisoo. What I can say, and you know, I always try to be very careful about what I say. And remember, guys, energies change all the time, okay? I'm always the first to say that tarot only acts as a guidance, and this is current energy. What I'm seeing right now is that there may be a situation that will arise in the next 5 months. It's external. It's not because of Jisoo, and it will affect her work, okay? It will make it difficult for her to move forward and do her job. I see that it's also going to affect her relationship with someone, with the Empress and the Emperor here. It will make it difficult for them to plan ahead in their relationship. I also see here with the King of Cups, there is someone else coming into the relationship, kind of like stepping in. Okay. Just one more. Okay. So, what I will say is that the next 5 months is definitely not going to be the easiest for Jisoo, but I think she's going to be okay, you guys. But I think what I can say is that the biggest part of the next 5 months is definitely related to career and relationships. So some issues in regards to career and relationships. Okay, but now let's focus on current energy. How is she doing currently within her relationships? Okay, relationships and friendships for Jisoo. Relationships and friendships for Jisoo. How is she currently doing in regards to relationships and friendships? Relationships and friendships for Jisoo. You guys, she's almost having like an overhaul, I feel, especially with the Judgment and the Ace of Wings here. Okay, it's almost like she's had an overhaul. When I say an overhaul, it's like an overhaul of new people, okay? New players, new characters in her life right now. Because with the Three of Cups, the Princess of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, Judgment, Temperance, we also have the Seven of Swords in reverse. It feels like Jisoo is now like, I just want good vibes, you know? I mean, she's always been about good vibes. I've done a lot of readings for Jisoo, but I think now in particular, people that don't have the same value as her, people that are very opposing, people that she feels don't necessarily have her back, people that she deems are maybe two-faced. She's just like, nope, stay away from my life. She's surrounded by very good people. I see this as mostly friendships, especially with the Three of Cups here and the Princess of Pentacles here. She has very good women in her life. Okay, I see that. Okay, here's the thing with Jisoo. I feel like in the past, Jisoo has had a difficulty in not being honest, but being completely vulnerable and open with her emotions in like, that's not to say that she's not able to communicate. She's a very good communicator, but she's not very openly vulnerable. But I see here with the Ace of Swords, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups, the Temperance and the Judgment, the people surrounding her right now, the women in her life right now, make her feel really accepted and make her feel really safe. And because she feels accepted, she feels safe, she feels peaceful around them, she's able to be completely open and completely vulnerable with them. I'm hearing it's almost like a complete revamp of the way Jisoo is with friendships. So usually there's this almost like, I'm being very careful, but with this group of people, she is so open, she is very vulnerable, she is very happy, she feels very safe, and they're also able to give her different perspectives, and she really, really cares about them. She really loves them. They celebrate each other's success. These women are people that are very, how should I say, uplifting. So they uplift one another. They want to see each other succeed. There isn't like any underlying competition or anything like that. I see that with the world. They all come from different backgrounds. That's not necessarily to say that they're from, you know, different countries or different nationalities, although it could also mean that. But what I mean with different backgrounds is they had different upbringings. Maybe they went to school overseas or things like that, but they have very unique point of views, and they're all very different people, but together they just make so much sense is what I'm hearing. Okay, so anything else about these friendships in Jisoo's life? I feel it's almost like a wish fulfillment. I feel like Jisoo has been wanting real strong partnerships. I mean, I'm saying this outside of Blackpink. Obviously, they have a very good bond. I don't want any of you guys to come for me and say like, oh, but are you saying that Blackpink aren't friends? Of course they're friends, but they're also working together, right? I think Jisoo has been wishing and craving for friendships like this outside of her Blackpink persona for a very long time, and it feels like now she's found this friendship. It feels really, really good. She's been waiting for it for a long time. Okay guys, so now let's go to relationship, because it feels like a lot of that was friendship. So okay guys, so can you tell us a little bit current energy in regards to relationship for Jisoo? In regards to relationship for Jisoo. No, not this deck. Okay. Oh, just one. Okay. Current energy for relationships for Jisoo. Current energy. Sorry guys, there were a few cards that jumped out. 1 second. Okay, we have replenish, intuition, wisdom, and awaken. So, this is very interesting. Let me just grab a few tarot cards, okay guys? So, oops. Oh, this card wanted to jump out. Okay. Current energy, relationship, Jisoo. Just one more or two? One or two? One or two? One or two? Yeah? Okay. Okay. So relationship wise, you guys, I am sensing almost like there's a feeling that it's not going as well as it could. We have I don't know. Okay, let me just I want to be very careful with it. So there's this feeling of like going back and forth and kind of not seeing eye to eye, because there's almost like not altercations, just not getting each other. So it's like fighting and then going back in circles. That's the word that I was looking for. It feels like going back in circles over and over again. So that balance in relationship right now doesn't feel very good. We had the Princess of Pentacles that wanted to jump in and come in reverse, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So that tells me she's not feeling very grounded or safe in her relationship right now. We have replenished. The sun will rise and we will try again. Replenish with the Five of Swords. It feels like, okay, we'll try again tomorrow. We'll talk again tomorrow. Okay, for right now I can't really deal with it right now. And with the Nine of Swords, it just feels like you know, some anxiety in regards to the relationship. There needs to be balance, and right now it is a little bit difficult. I feel like there's nuggets of wisdom that her friends, like I mentioned before, right? She has very good friends in her life right now, and they share very good and very wise words with her. And so she's awakening to a lot of new things. There's like also like maybe gut feelings or intuitions and things like that that she's getting. So to answer in regards to her relationship right now, it doesn't feel very, very grounded, but she's not giving up. It's not a feeling of like defeat or anything like that. It's like, oh, okay, let's just try again right now. Sorry, let's just try again next time, because especially with the intuition too, I do feel like she's far away from her loved one, as you can see here with the globe. So you know, sometimes it's difficult to communicate when you're far from your loved ones, right? So yeah. Okay, guys, so now let's just go straight into each quarter. So let me just put this back. Okay, so let's go to each quarter. So we're currently in August, so August, September, October. So guys, let's go. August, September, October. August, September, October. Oh. She's feeling so indecisive right now, you guys. August, September, October. August, September, October. August, September, October, there's a lot of things going on in Jisoo's life right now, and she feels really like stuck, almost like she's trying to find strength. Sorry, I'm just trying to like, I keep seeing things about contract. We have the moon. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to be so... Okay, so we have hostilities, the world, the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra, in reverse, and the third chakra upright. So she is feeling like she is being really pulled in a lot of different directions within these 3 months, okay? There's a lot of hostility surrounding her too, and she's almost thinking, like I mentioned, the current energy right now, right? She's feeling, oh my God, did I make the right decision? Did I not make the right decision? And things like that. With the moon, she's feeling really like secretive right now. Like, okay, here's the thing. I feel like with Jisoo, like people see like, oh, she's really outgoing, she's feeling herself, she's happy right now and things like that. But when she's going through hardship, she hides it within. She doesn't really share with people. And I think that's why it's so good. She has, you know, those really good friends now in her life that she can share things to. But I feel like there's distance between them. So there's still a lot of things just hanging in Jisoo's mind all by herself. So these thoughts that she's not sharing with people end up imprisoning her. So she feels like she's not able to move forward. She's not able to think clearly. She's just trying to find strength within herself. Now, I see that a lot of these things that she's currently dealing with within these 3 months, thoughts as well, they're to do with a contract, they're to do with paperwork, something like that, with the justice in reverse. I feel like she keeps going back and forth about whether or not she made the right decision. So that's coming forward again. So anything else, guys? Oh, sorry. Yeah. So there is a feeling that like, I'm kind of fearing change a little bit, because with change, as with the falling leaves, embrace change, there is a feeling of like, I'm kind of scared of change. I don't know if I've made the right decision. Yeah, there's that feeling. So I feel like in those next 3 months, you know, that's still something that's hanging in her mind. Anything else, guys, in regards to the next 3 months for Jisoo? Sorry, let me just grab these tarot cards. Anything else in regards to Jisoo? August, September, October. August, September, October for Jisoo. There is this feeling with the 8 of Cups in reverse that she's like staying somewhere, okay? She's moving and then she ends up staying. So it's like, okay, I'm not ready to leave yet. That's the message that I'm getting. But then by staying, she's giving away her power, is what I'm seeing. Okay, guys, that's what she's so afraid of. It's like there's this feeling of like, oh, I want to go, but then I end up staying. But then am I leaving? By doing that, am I giving away my power? That's how she's feeling right now. Yeah. Is the money, is the money, is what I'm being offered, is the seduction of this, you know, contract, of this tie strong enough for me to give away my power, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so what I can tell you guys is like the image I'm seeing is her walking away and then deciding last minute that she's going to be staying where she is. And she's being rewarded by all these riches, you know, by these things that are so like seducing, you know, like how can you say no to it? But at the end of the day, she's now having second thoughts like, am I giving away my power? Did I make the right decisions? Things like that. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, guys, so let's go to sorry. So so August, September, October. Now let's go to November and December. So November and December for Jisoo. November and December for Jisoo. Let's just stay with these tarot texts. November and December for Jisoo. Okay. Two more. Oh. Okay, so November and December. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys, today. I feel like Jisoo's energy is currently all over the place, so I'm just trying to be like really careful. But basically, we have the Hangman, the Magician, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Lovers, and we have the Three of Wands. So it does feel like she's very conflicted. In one hand, a lot of opportunities that she had are now gone. Like she's made a decision. So the opportunities that were presented to her before she made those decisions, they're gone now. But at the same time, there's new opportunities that are being presented to her because she's made the decision that she's made. If that makes sense. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? But like, so, you know, it's almost like, okay, now I have to kind of like just be okay with the decision I've made. There's a new energy coming into her life, but I feel like she's being a little bit careful. Okay, she's being a little bit careful. This is the second time that the Ace of Pentacles has come forward in reverse. The first one was like a minute ago. So it does feel like whatever she's being rewarded with right now is not necessarily the reward that she wanted, or the one that she thought she wanted. And the passion and the new energy that she's being given right now, and the opportunities that she's being given right now, are not necessarily the ones that she wanted anyway. So there is this feeling of like, sorry guys, yeah, it's a new energy. It's definitely a new energy. It's a new beginning, but I think there's this fear of like, have I made the right decision with this partnership or with this decision that I've made? Again, the Justice has come forward, I don't know, at least 4 times. Okay, so it has to do with a contract. It has to do with paperwork. And yeah, there is I'm gonna stop the reading right here, you guys, just because I hope this reading helped you, and I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. Guys, I just want to say, at the end of the day, right, I think when you're making decisions for yourself, this is something that I need to remind myself as well. This has nothing to do with Jisoo, but I'm just saying, you know, sometimes we can feel so conflicted about things. At the end of the day, you're the one who has to live with that decision, right? People can say A, B, C, D, and E, but at the end of the day, they're not the one living their lives with that decision. So please check in with yourself throughout, you know, the necessary time that you're making that decision. Are you happy? If you were to make decision A or decision B, and just go with your gut feeling. I feel like your gut feeling is not going to stray you. At the end of the day, it should be something that you're okay with. It should be something that, you know, you're able to sleep with at the end of the day. But anyways, guys, I am sending you guys so much love. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And I really hope I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.